Hey guys, this is Taylor here, and this is a product script training to really show you guys the importance of using tonality and getting people to want to buy your product, but at the same time giving you guys a structure onto how to ask questions, the right questions, and to go about what to say to get people to want to, one, buy your product, and two, support your business. Because honestly, guys, if you do this the right way, people want to support people. It's just they hate salesmen, and then they hate when their friends sell them something. So listen to the tonality of how I use this script, and I'll go back after I go through the script and teach you guys why I used it in such a manner. So of course, the first thing that you'll do when you call the person, ring, 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 hello, 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 you'll have a little bit of small talk. You'll say, hey, how are you doing? What have you been up to? And then you'll get straight to the point. And the reason I say have just a little bit of small talk is because you don't want to start talking about cats, dogs, and what they did for the day and how their day is going. Because let's be honest, you're not calling for that at this moment. You're calling to get a sale or get them to support your business. So let's make sure that we stay on topic so that they can take you seriously when you're talking about your product. Because if it's your mom, grandma, aunt, uncle, and you get on a rampage and you start talking about something else and then you try to bring business, they'll consider you like their niece, son or grandson or whomever your relation is to them, and they won't take you selling to them seriously. So here goes. So hey, how are you? What have you been up to? They'll say whatever they're going to say. Then you say, look, I need your help, Mom. I launched my lifestyle enhancement company 3 months ago, and we added a life-changing product this year. Mom, it's a homeopathic spray. Homeopathy is a plant, mineral, vegan, and vegetarian-based formula system that attacks the sickness instead of the system. Mom, I want you to become one of my first favorite customers and buy 1 or 2 bottles from me. My mission this month is to replace 10 households that own over-the-counter products and accumulate 10 testimonials for this month on how effective this product was. Mom, before you say yes, if you enjoy the product and you see the results from it, I will show you how to get a wholesale. If you don't like it, I will never ask you to buy from me again. Mom, I can count on your support for buying 1 or 2 bottles from me, can't I? And then she'll say, yes, of course, or whatever. Or their next question may be, how much is it? So then you'll go here and you say the price is $30. And if you want to, like I'm doing, you can say you can have this optional donation insert. So you can go back, Mom, I can count on your support for buying 1 or 2 bottles from me, can't I? And then and she said yes, and you say, okay, great, because I'll be donating 10% of the proceeds to an all-girls basketball program here in Dallas as part of my Reaching Back initiative. The reason I'm actually doing that is because it's something I'm actually doing. But people like to know that their money's going to more than one place and it's benefiting more than just you. And typically they want to help more when they know exactly where the money's going. And so after they say how much is it, you'll say $30, and then you'll ask this. Are you familiar with homeopathy? And sometimes it's not obvious, but more than likely they'll say, no, actually I'm not. What is it? You say homeopathy is 200 years old, and today homeopathy is the second most widely used medicine practice in the world. Can you believe that? And they'll say, no, actually I couldn't. You say, well, Sprayology, our partner company, has been around 15 years, Mom, and has been featured on Dr. Oz, ABC News, and Allure Spa magazine, just to name a few. The company was founded to bring natural and effective options for daily and vibrant health back to Main Street America. Sprayology offers the most holistic and fast-acting homeopathic products available on the market today. Now, Mom, our product is FDA regulated, just like the prescription drugs and pills that we use day to day. All of our products are guaranteed and have no side effects. I'll send you the product list so you can choose which ones you want. Now, Mom, as a quick disclaimer, if you are not satisfied with the Sprayology effectiveness, let me know so you can elect to try a different product, or you can request a refund. All I ask is that you use the product as directed for at least 2 weeks. Can you do that for me? Wait for an answer. They're going to say, yeah, I can do that. You say, great. And guys, this is a quick you're on the phone no more than 1 or 2 minutes, possibly 3 or 4. And this product has brought me a ton of customers since I got started with this new product of Sprayology, and I've been test running to make sure that it's foolproof for you guys, and it absolutely is. I'm going to go through some of the tonality portions so that you know when exactly to slow down, breathe, and when exactly to do exactly what you need to do. So when you say, the reason why we're saying their name so much, I know you guys heard me say mom, 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 mom. Well, if you're talking to a stranger, you're talking to someone who doesn't know who you are, the best way for them to feel like they know you, once you find out their name, is to say their name over and over and over again as many times as you can that fits exactly what you're saying, because that gives a familiarity to the person. They feel like you know them. If you're calling their name over and over again, they feel like there's some type of connection, or there's some type of a vibe that you guys have. Because let's be honest, people like for their names to be called. People like to hear their name. And for the most part, so if my name is Jay, I want you to call me Jay. And if you call me Jay over and over and over again, eventually by the end of your sales pitch or your sales approach or your product script, I'm gonna feel like, okay, you know what? I do want to support this dude. For one, he remembers my name, and for two, he's pretty cool. And they don't know what it is that makes you pretty cool, and they don't realize you became pretty cool because you kept saying their name over and over again. So when you're listening to that, make sure that you guys are, when it says say their name, say their name. Don't skip that part. Say their name. And so when you come here and it says for 3 months, and we added a life-changing product this year. Now on this portion, if it's mom, Jay, boss, Taylor, whoever, so say it's Bob. You say, Bob, it's a homeopathic spray. And so when we back up a little bit and we added a life-changing product this year, Bob, it's a homeopathic spray. And when you say it's a homeopathic spray, it's like, I'm excited, but I'm not overly excited to scare you off. It's a homeopathic spray. And when you say it, it's a homeopathic spray, and you say it like that, that lets people feel like, that makes people feel like, oh my God, like this may be a big thing, because he sounds excited, but he sounds like he's keeping his composure, but it's like, this is what we've been looking for. When you say it's a homeopathic spray, it's like, oh my gosh, this is what we've been looking for. So you say, Bob, it's a homeopathic spray. Homeopathy is a plant, vegan, and vegetarian-based formula system that attacks the sickness instead of the system. Now, Bob, I want you to become one of my first favorite customers and buy 1 or 2 bottles from me. The reason you say now, Bob, now you're demanding their attention again. I want you to, now you're giving command, a command response. I want you to, right here, become one of my first favorite customers and buy 1 or 2 bottles from me. Look, guys, everybody wants to be a favorite. Everybody does. And so you say one of my first favorite customers, and you add the favorite, the excitement and the favorite. So you say my first favorite customer. When they hear the favorite, they hear the excitement in your voice. You don't have to be overly excited like favorite. You just say favorite, and just by you raising your voice just a little bit, that gives them the notion that you're excited that they may be your first customer. And then when you start it off, you say, look, I need your help. They feel like they're needed. Everybody wants to be needed, and everybody wants to help. So then you say, you come down here and you say, my mission is to replace 20 households. The reason why you're telling them your mission to replace 20 households is because you want to let them know that they too are part of your crusade. You're on a mission to help change lives. You're on a mission to help people become healthy. So when you say that, I'm on a mission this month to replace however many households that you want to replace, now they have in their mind that maybe if I get more products, it can help them take care of more households. Then when you say over-the-counter products and accumulate, and then whatever the number is, you want it to be congruent to the households you want to replace. Excuse me. The testimonials for the households you want to replace, and then when you say, because you want to say, you want to replace 10 households. Well, then 10 households that own over-the-counter products and accumulate 10 testimonials this month. And the reason why you want to accumulate 10 testimonials this month, because you're basically letting them know that the product works. And so when you take over the 10 households with the 10 new products, you tell them the product works. And then you say, Bob, before you say yes. And so that is putting them on ice. Even if they weren't about to say yes, you're assuming that they're going to say yes. So now you're like, Bob, now before you say yes, like telling him to slow down. I have more good news to say. So, Bob, before you say yes. Mom, before you say yes. Dad, before you say yes. John, before you say yes. When you lower your voice, you're demanding their attention to pay attention. So you say, Taylor, before you say yes. If you enjoy the product and you see the results from it, I will show you how to get it wholesale. So you let them know if you enjoy it, you like it, I'll show you how to get it wholesale. And if you don't like it, I would never ask you to buy from me again. When you say that, I would never ask from you to buy from me again if you don't like it, now you're giving them an option. Okay, if I buy it and I don't like it, he'll never call me again. So perfect, right? And that's one less salesman that they have to worry about. So then you say, Bob, I can count on your support for buying 1 or 2 bottles from me, can't I? And when you say the name, you're lowering your voice again. You say, Mom, Dad, Taylor, John, Justin, Brian, whomever. You say, now, Bob, I can count on your support for buying me 1 or 2 bottles from me, can't I? When you say it just like that, can't I? You're basically letting them know that you want, that you're assuming that they're going to buy. You're assuming that they're going to help. Don't ask, can you support me in my business? You're giving them too much of an option. When you say, Bob, I can count on your support for buying 1 or 2 bottles from me, can't I? You're giving them almost no option but to say, yeah, I'll try a bottle or 2. Then they're probably going to ask, how much is it? You say, only $30. They'll ask for the price. You say only $30, and then you can add this optional donation excerpt. And I like to add it. Only $30. I'll be donating 10% of all proceeds to an all-girls basketball program. Excuse me. I've been doing videos all day. An all-girls basketball program here in Dallas as a part of my Reaching Back initiative. And then you go into explaining homeopathy. So when you're doing that, you're still making sure that you say their name. So you're going through the explanation of homeopathy. You're not rushing through it. You want it to sound like a fluent conversation, like you're not reading off of a script, but you're reading it as calm and as fluent as you can, all the way down. And then when you get here, you say, Bob, Mom, and our product is FDA regulated, just like prescription pills and drugs. So when you're saying that, you want to say that with excitement. Right? You say, Bob, our product is FDA regulated, just like prescription pills and prescription drugs. All of our products are guaranteed and have no negative side effects. I'll send you the product list so you can choose which ones you want. And then you just close up the conversation like that. You get off the phone and then you sell the product. Guys, once you do this over and over and over again, you guys will see success like you can never imagine, and your customer list will continue to grow past your imagination. So everyone that's in your phone, that's a friend, that's a family member, if they didn't join your business, call them back and ask them to buy a product from you, support you in some type of way. And if they can't support you, then they just won't support you, and then you just call somebody else. But use this product over and over again. It's tested, trial proof. And if you do it right with the right tonality, I'm not saying that you'll close everybody, but you'll close a majority of people, because people want to help people. Guys, this is Taylor Jacobs, and I'm signing out, and I'll see you guys at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. If you're already at the top, I'll see you on the beaches of the world. Peace, guys, and good luck.